I give up at, like, the first chance. Do you ever dream of sandbags?
So that future generations could see how annoying Andrew is.
They sucked his brains out.
The impulse to say fuck you to Josh.
Because you know this whole thing was just organized to stroke egos.
Come to you live from New York.
All right, and may the dead horse beating commence.
Nice.
It's the one and only.
All right, that's enough of that. Josh off to a quick start with his not Kettenkrad, but Schwimmwagen. This is always a great advantage. The Panzer Elite is being able to grab a lot of territory really fast in the beginning.
He's going straight for that 16 munitions. It's pretty smart.
I'm going to switch to over to Andrew for the beginning, since I was on Josh last time.
Pretty typical start for Andrew. 2 NGs, got the barracks up, and already working on a rifleman squad. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Now, Josh is going to have to compensate with his Schwimmwagen because the Panzer Grenadiers, though very strong in combat early game, are abysmal at capturing.
Point is ours. We'll lock it down. Ready to fight. Grab that point.
Unfortunate. There's got a pretty standard 2 pioneers out there capturing things. A barracks up and making a rifleman squad.
Rifle squad, we're ready to move in.
Oh, we'll take it.
Just give the order.
Now, despite having the disadvantage of only 3 men per squad, if Josh can get those Panzer Grenadiers together, they could easily wipe out that rifleman squad. Especially with the Guerre 43 up.
Yeah, so then the question becomes, does Andrew go for snipers because of that?
Precisely. One would expect him to, correct?
Yes, and that could be a huge thorn in the side for the Panzer Elite. Now, Josh is aware of this, though, and he may go early armored cars, which are a great counter to snipers. Very fast, lightly armored, but with that 20mm cannon, they can wreak havoc on infantry.
Andrew's gone straight for the center, which is an interesting tactic here. He's even skipped over the fuel point next to his base.
Is the exact opposite of what he did last time. Last time he was busy completely taking everything on his half of the map. This time he's gone aggressively into the center, while Josh is focusing on his half of the map.
That is true.
First little engagement here in the center. The Germans should win this. Yep, and Andrew's backing off pretty quick. He doesn't like the sound of those rifles.
Definitely a smart move there.
Yeah, just a losing engagement. Josh is going to take the center VP and the center control point.
Now, Andrew has got started on a MG nest on the south point.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be able to finish it before Josh sees it and moves pretty much everything into stuff. Oh?
He still can't move into it. But he could flank it quite easily here.
That's true, especially being so close to Josh's base. That is a fairly easily flanked MG nest, so I'm interested to see what Andrew's strategy is here.
Josh pressing into the center.
Oh no, yeah, and he's going to push right past these infantry. He knows it's there.
Yeah, he's going to move right around.
Now, Andrew does have his NGs in there, so they'll at least be able to dish out a little bit of fire. Oh, with the flamethrower, he may actually be able to hold them off.
That was smart.
Help is on the way.
There.
Wow.
Yeah, I always forget that you can garrison in the American MG nests.
Now that is an impressive
take up a
move.
retreating unit? No, he doesn't. But still.
I agree.
Andrew's
The
moving
Slamers had a much larger effect than I thought they would.
Yeah, with little cover out there. As tough as they are, those Volks Grenadiers are not fireproof.
Andrew's moving up a very weak rifleman unit. Oh, it's not looking good.
Oh.
He has to retreat quick. And it makes her way.
Ooh.
No, he's dead.
No, not quite.
Big loss.
Josh is moving up with a half track. Oh, with those infantry supported, we'll make short work of that bunker. MG nest. Sandbag bunker. Andrew's doing a good job of harassing, though.
Map control's about even right now.
Josh is doing a very good job, though, of avoiding that the front of that machine gun nest. So,
He is.
don't know just how effective it's going to be for Andrew.
Half-track's doing good work at the back, supported closely by infantry. Andrew's moving a new infantry squad right up to that side.
Oh!
Wow, a
But
lot of kills there.
flamethrowers
man.
take down an entire Volk squad. Volks
Wow.
Grenadier.
Wow.
That is
Panzer
impressive.
Grenadier. Jesus.
Now he's got a second one out and moving about.
Munitions point under attack.
He might get another squad.
Yeah, there's
No, Josh is
That's right
getting back.
out.
anything against
Josh
that
runs for
half
blood.
track. Oh, and while Andrew's preoccupied, his Schwimmwagen is
Yeah,
around and capping a
another-
bunch of points on the north side.
A second rifle squad has been killed.
Enemy unit down.
Ooh,
And is
and
that
a pioneer squad.
Another NG as well?
Yep.
There goes the NGs.
Not a
Yeah,
not a good
bonus supply
engagement for freedom and liberty there.
We're losing a
Andrew did
munitions
just
point.
get sticky bombs, but it may be a little too late.
Andrew having
Josh.
to retreat the NG squad that was inside of the machine gun in place, so now it's completely exposed from the rear. Josh is just going to take his lazy time shooting at it with the half track.
Reinforcement underway. Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
Objective secure. Eyes on me.
And he
He's
doesn't-
trying to decide on a tier 2 building. And, yep, it looks like he's going for... I forget the name of that building.
the big one.
For fun players like me, it builds the Hotchkiss light tank. For humdrum players like Josh, it builds the Panzer IV infantry support tank, which is infinitely better and infinitely more boring.
I've never heard the word humdrum used more appropriately.
Losing ground out there.
Now that Panzer IV infantry tank will wreck shit if Andrew does not get some AT out. Can't do much against vehicles, but when it hulls down, it pretty much has an almost automatic cannon. Can pretty much one-shot infantry.
We're losing a
The
munitions
American
point.
MG emplacement has gone down, and Josh is about to finalize his advance on the left. But Andrew's done a good job of moving simultaneously on the right side, so it did slow Josh down for one.
Shut your cobs and listen.
Andrew has effectively flipped the sides now, and is preventing that VP drain. Score's pretty even right now.
Territory cut off from supply.
I think this is definitely going to be going into late game here.
Engineers, yep.
Yeah, I hope
Supply lines
so.
are being threatened.
So the question becomes, does that mean that Josh can have an advantage being the Panzer Elite?
No. The Panzer Elite are tricky to play. They're kind of glass cannons. It's not until later game that you can really get some heavy vehicles. So if Andrew could get out even some basic AT, he could really stop Josh in his track. Josh has not picked a doctrine yet. Now, if he goes Tank Hunter, he could have his AT covered. Hetzer doesn't take too many points to unlock. Oh, big infantry push from Andrew.
Yeah.
If he could get some sticky bombs on that half track, could take it out.
Engineer trying to do some damage. Sticky thrown in. Rifleman moving up.
Oh, damn.
Wind, and then Josh sees it coming. He backs up a little bit. Keeps backing. He's kiting
Oh,
him
man.
back.
Oh, damn.
That was one hell of an offensive.
Oh,
Holy crap, he's almost pushed Josh back to his base.
he has. Still no sticky on that half track though.
Yeah. Just
Jeez.
kept bumping him off.
Pretty significant map control on Andrew's part now.
Ooh, but the Panzer IV is out, and it looks like Josh has enough for both upgrades. Will make that thing very formidable, and Andrew has no AT at the moment, so it's going to be completely
None
uncontested.
whatsoever.
Let's
He's
switch
trying
back
to
over
get
to
an AT gun out right
Josh
now.
here.
It's about halfway through. Josh is moving forward with the Panzer IV. Oh, it sees all these infantry.
Ooh, it's going to have a heyday with them.
Oh, boy.
It's going
Oh.
nuts.
Oh, and he's in that lockdown position.
Oh, well, some stickies being thrown on it, doing some good damage. Oh, Andrew loses land.
Ooh.
Though.
Devastating blow there.
Those things are killer.
Wow.
He's gonna lose another one if he's not careful.
Already got...
Retreat it. It's dead. He lost his second infantry squad.
Ooh.
Bam.
Oh,
Three
and
for the
just
whole
when
game.
things were turning
Another-
around for Andrew. He should have
Wow.
just ran as soon as he saw it, but
He
it
really
wasn't
should
worth
have.
it.
What a quick
He had
turnaround.
no way to attack it back. There was just no reason to stay there. It's just a loss.
But like a beast backed into a corner, Josh shows his fangs.
Okay.
How are we on that timer, Parker?
I have restarted. We're good.
Oh, good, because I forgot to remind you.
Oh yes, we'd hate to interrupt important game commentary by talking about the time limits of our recording.
That would be unfortunate.
It would be. Yikes.
Using such a software does pose its challenges to, making a game series such as this that the whole internet will watch.
Yeah, this is what we get for using a free service, and don't forget what the poet once said. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. So,
Oh, Andrew's gotten a couple good licks in on that Panzer IV, taking it down to about a quarter health.
Oh, that's right. The Bandicam
Couple sticky
symbol's
bombs,
over the victory points. So Josh has 410 to Andrew's 450.
Still very close.
Josh making a very strong counter here. That AT guns might go down. Oh, it's not going to be able to get away.
Oh no.
Andrew's going to try to make him pay for it, though. Rifle squad coming
He
in
could
side.
reclaim it. Oh, he's sneaking up with
Already
that.
has,
Two squads
what,
down.
7 or 10 kills? Man.
Andrew went with infantry company. It made a good choice here. Oh, he retakes that AT. Well, probably shouldn't with the Panzer Grenadier squads right up front.
Josh is,
Josh is
slowly
retaking the
retaking the
points.
right side. Precisely.
But Andrew did manage to pull ahead in VPs,
See how much
so
time
at least
buys him.
he's relatively secure there for the moment.
Yes, but they're still both above 400, so I don't think that that's necessarily a huge victory for him.
Yeah. Now with Andrew's losses, I feel like Josh definitely has the advantage here, but this definitely
He's
is far
taken-
from over.
He is taking a long time to move forward here. He's reconning with that Twinwagen and taking some disparate places, but really staying back. He's waiting for his medium vehicles to get repaired, and then he seems to be in a mostly offensive posture, just retaking the points on his half the map. No, another AT gun here, just walking straight into death.
Oh,
no! First
no.
one got killed.
Oh, wow.
Wow, bad exchange for Andrew there. There's another AT gun right there up in the center, but it doesn't have a good angle.
He does
Josh
have
is
rangers
doing
on the way.
Tank destroyer and has gone down the left side, and he does have the option pretty soon here to get that nasty looking, what's that tank called? That snout nose thing?
Oh, the Hetzer.
The Hetzer.
It's a very tough tank. It has an MG that can dish out some good damage against infantry, but it's mostly for its AT role. It doesn't have a big gun, but it has a lot of penetration. And overall, it's a very good bang for your buck sort of tank. 'Cause it only costs manpower. I think it has a cost of 600. I may be wrong on that.
Well, I wonder if Josh is going to wait for it. I know you, Ian, would definitely take advantage of it because I see you come out with it all the time, but I don't know if Josh has the patience for it.
Yeah, well, it's in a position where you're stretched for AT, which oftentimes you'll find yourself with that as the Panzer Elite. It's a great way to compensate until you can get some heavier units late game. In this case, though, with almost no armor to go up against, Josh probably will not need the Hetzer. Oh!
Killer exchange in the center.
A lot of death on both sides.
Wow.
I believe Josh lost a couple units there. Andrew lost a few.
These
With
rangers are
licks on
trying to
this
get some
Panzer
units
IV.
in. AT personnel die. That thing's just sitting
Oh.
The Rangers won't be able to do it by themselves, especially with more of these grenadiers and stuff.
And Josh has another Panzer IV on the way.
Oh,
Oh, God.
golly, those things are killer.
With those defensive upgrades.
Wow.
27 kills from the Panzer IV. 27 kills.
That's incredible.
Good God. With double defensive upgrade, I mean, it already dishes out enough damage. It really doesn't need the offensive upgrades and veterancy. That thing is going to be a tough nut to crack.
What a metaphor, Ian. And now it's quiet.
No, tell them the drink is as good as busting it.
So quiet on the battlefield.
Too quiet.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Now, Parker, what do you think here? Andrew's trying to get some AT into position on the north side. Is it going to be? I mean, is
Josh
the third
saw
time
it,
going to be
though.
the charm?
So I just don't know why the Andrew's still trying to bring out AT, because it's been murdered many times. Some flanking
He
maneuvers
has
from Josh.
so much fuel. If he were to build a Hellcat or an M10, he would be able to make short work of these Panzer IVs, because they can do absolutely nothing against vehicles. That little stub-nosed cannon only fires HE shells. Not sure why he's insisting on the AT guns. Yeah, Andrew currently has 294 fuel in reserve.
Interesting.
Had he not built those AT guns, he could have 2 M18s or... well, just rolling around.
All the what ifs. What we're trying to say, Josh and
going
Andrew,
with an
is
armored
that
car.
we're better
Yeah.
than you, and you're doing this all wrong.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Now, seeing as Andrew did beat all of us, We probably can't preach.
Shame. 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 Shame.